So this is a paraphrase of
Please.
the Message and the Living Bible. So it's a combination paraphrase that I sometimes make. So here Paul talking to this community in Thessalonica, Asia Minor. And now, dear brothers and sisters, so he's talking to everyone here, all believers, Jew or Gentile, by the way, regarding
Yes.
the question, what happens to a Christian when he or she dies, so that when it happens, he says, you will not be full of sorrow in the dark, as those are who have no hope. Remember, the Christian hope is the resurrection. As if the grave was the last word, says Paul. So that's not the last word for those who are in Christ. That is, those who follow the teachings and are obedient to the Messiah, Jesus. And then he says, since Jesus died, so again, Jesus died, right? Not a part of Jesus died. Jesus, the man, the human being that he was, died. And then was raised from the dead. Note there, that's a divine passive. Was raised from the dead, that is by God. We can also believe that when Jesus returns, the famous parousia word, all the Christians, not just some Christians who have died, did you catch that? So all Christians are dead. They're sleeping, right? They're not in heaven. So anyone who calls themselves a Christian, if you thought your great grandmother was nice Baptist lady, your father was a nice Methodist, and so on, they're dead. They're nowhere else but the grave, what the Bible calls in the Old Testament Sheol. New Testament calls Hades, the grave. They died and they will be raised from the dead. Paul says we can tell you with complete confidence. There's no doubting in Paul about this. There's no shadows, no uncertainty. Why? Because Paul says we have the master's word on it.